I wish they'd stop all that banging around. They're making such a ruckus. I can't stand this racket. Hi, welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you 12 idioms connected to noise. Recently, the apartment building I live in has been doing a lot of construction, and it has been extremely noisy. So I wanted to provide you 12 idioms connected to noise to help you discuss different noises that you might hear in your life. Our first idiom for today is bang around. To bang around means to make noise due to some kind of physical activity that you are participating in. Sometimes when my neighbors are moving their furniture, or I don't really know what they're doing up there, I just hear tons of banging sounds all the time. And I want to say to my neighbors, can you please stop all your banging around? Our second idiom for today is to kick up a racket or to kick up a fuss. Both of these idioms have the same meaning, and it means that somebody is very loudly and very noisily complaining about something. They are protesting and objecting to a certain situation or to an event. And as they're objecting and showing their discontent, they are also raising their voice and making lots of noise, which might also cause other people to get upset about the same thing and add to the noise. The other day when I was in the waiting room to see the doctor, there was a man who was also waiting, and he started kicking up a huge fuss about needing to wait so long. What the hell's taking so long? This is taking forever. I could have been to see 5 doctors by now. He was kicking up a large racket. If someone is really angry about something, instead of just saying to kick up a fuss or kick up a racket, you could also say to raise the devil or to raise hell. This is the same idea, only it's making it even stronger, that they're really annoyed and really protesting and really causing lots and lots of noise. Idiom number 3 is to have something at full blast. When we talk about noise, we're referring to the volume of something being at full blast. This means that it is as loud as possible. It is at its maximum volume. The other night, my neighbor's kids were screaming and their dog was barking, and it was just so noisy that I turned my TV up to full blast to try and drown out the noise of my neighbors. Idiom number 4 is turn it down. Turn it down. This is a great expression to say when someone has music turned up too loudly, or if they're making too much noise. Generally though, we use this specifically for the volume of music or radio. So turn it down means to decrease the volume. If you want to be polite, sorry, could you please turn down the volume a little bit? Or sometimes you might hear older people say, could you please dial it down a little bit? For idiom number 5, I want to teach you 3 different ways to tell people to stop talking, to stop making so much noise. Now, these 3 idioms can be really rude, so I recommend only using them maybe with your friends or someone you know really well. So, the 3 idioms that you can use to ask someone to be quiet, one of them is put a lid on it. Put a lid on it. The other one is can it. Can it is especially good if you want the person to stop talking. And the last one is shut up. Shut up is really rude. It's more polite to just say, could you please be quiet? Put a lid on it, can it, and shut up. Idiom number 6 is to be wired for sound. To be wired for sound. This is slang and is used only in informal situations. If you say that someone is wired for sound, it means that they have way too much energy. They're very energetic and they just won't stop talking. So if I have too much coffee, I will become wired for sound. Oh my goodness, and then I went to the park and it was really exciting and you should have been there. You should have seen it. It was absolutely great. That is an example of being wired for sound. After Halloween, many children eat too much chocolate and they become wired for sound. Idiom number 7 is to toot your own horn, or some people might say to blow your own horn. If you are tooting your own horn, it means that you are talking very loudly about yourself. You are bragging about your achievements or boasting about how great you are. You are tooting your own horn. One of my coworkers recently got a promotion, and now she won't stop tooting her own horn. Idiom number 8 is to have a big mouth. If someone has a big mouth, it means that they talk too much and they generally talk quite loudly, and they share secrets that they shouldn't share. They're constantly spilling the beans. That's a great idiom to express the fact that someone is sharing secrets or revealing personal information that they shouldn't. So if you know that somebody has a big mouth, you shouldn't share any secrets or private information around that person. For example, we're planning a surprise party, but don't tell Bob because he has a really big mouth and will ruin the surprise. Idiom number 9 is to spread the word. Spread the word. If you spread the word, it means that you are telling someone something and you want them to tell many other people. And you want those other people to tell even more people. So you want to raise awareness of something. You want to get your message out to lots of people. For example, Tom is having a party. We can all go together. Spread the word. Spread the word is also often connected to advertising. If a company has a product, they want to spread the word about their products. They want many people to be talking about their product. And when we use the idea of spreading the word connected to advertising, there's another idiom you could use, which is to create a buzz. So when many people are talking about something and spreading the word, it might sound like, did you hear about this great product? And that sound of people talking sort of sounds like a bee buzzing, which is where this image of creating a buzz comes from. So spread the word can be used for anything, and create a buzz is more specifically for spreading the word connected to advertising. Idiom number 10 is to whoop it up. To whoop it up means to celebrate or to party in a really loud and noisy way. I remember as a university student, once exams were finally finished for the semester, I would whoop it up with my friends. Idiom number 11 is similar to whooping it up. It is to raise the roof. To raise the roof means that you are celebrating something in a noisy way. It could be that you are at a party whooping it up, or a really common example of when we might use to raise the roof is at a sporting game. For example, if you are watching soccer and someone scores a goal, the fans will raise the roof. They will just start clapping and cheering really, really loudly at the soccer game. They are raising the roof and celebrating that goal. Idiom number 12 is also similar to raising the roof. It is to bring the house down. If you bring the house down, it means that you were in some kind of performance. And your performance was so great that the audience responds very enthusiastically to your performance. Laughing, clapping, cheering within a theater kind of setting, you can say that the performer or the actor or actress or musician has brought the house down. Hopefully, during my next performance, my cast and I can bring the house down. So today, you have learned more than 12 idioms connected to noise and being noisy. Hopefully, you can use these idioms to discuss and describe noise in your life. If you're interested in learning some more idioms, I have an entire playlist full of different idiom lessons that you can check out over here. And now it's time for Question of the Day. For today's question of the day, in the comments below, I'd like you to tell me about a situation that you were in that was too noisy, and try to tell me about the situation using some idioms from today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou, give this video a thumbs up, and spread the word. Tell your friends about my English lessons so that we can all enjoy improving our English skills together. Good luck with your English studies. See you in the next lesson.